That's amazing. Colombian drug traffickers put a $70,000 bounty on a police dog.
On a police dog?
Yeah.
Wow. We live and let learn.
Live and let die. No Beatles?
I only know
Fuck
so
me,
much.
right?
I only know so much.
It's the Beatles. You should know it.
Don't let that vibrate. It's gonna mess up the fucking thing. Come on, Nathan. You
It's
should
like I've never done this before.
You should know this from your years of YouTube watching.
You don't put phones on the table?
The Anything Show. Where anything can happen and anything is talked about. With your host, and E.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking nailed it.
Drink of the week, Boulay Bourbon.
I miss it.
Good go-to Kentucky bourbon. Their rye is
Vastly superior, but it's great.
yeah. I think the rye has like a 97 rating on the store.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bourbon's got like an 89. Not
That's still solid.
Yeah, it's still good. Still solid. Solid, safe go-to bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm drinking out of my wholesome Chisholm Trail barbecue.
There's no reason to promote Lockhart barbecue.
Barbecue in Lockhart, in the state of Texas, may I say, is superior to all.
Of course. None of that vinegar shit from the East Coast. Vinegar-based barbecues.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. Coming to you from Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Greatest, oh man, I need to learn the midday show's intro from the Longhorn Network. It's like, from the greatest city, on the greatest state, in the greatest country, on the second greatest planet on the universe. This is episode 1 of the Anything Show.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I love that. I need to make sure that's not copywritten.
It's still jocking it.
Okay. I just shout out to Trey and BK. They're great, great guys. But they're definitely way better than that Shazam shit show that people are calling a movie.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get into a little. I'm a little biased here because I formerly knew someone who was huge on Shazam.
Okay.
And I hate that person. So I therefore hate Shazam.
So it's tainted.
It is
the movie for you.
Far vastly
this
tainted.
poisonous person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to put that out there.
That's I can understand that.
Besides that, though, it looks like an awful movie.
Give me 3 points why it looks bad.
The suit looks awful.
Okay.
Whatever his name is, Chuck,
Zachary Levi
looks awful in the suit.
Like, that's still the suit.
It should have been John Cena.
Of course it should have been John Cena. Everybody knows that.
Dude, how are you not going to have John Cena, but you're going to have The Rock be the fucking main bad guy?
But The Rock isn't going to be in this movie. The Rock is going to be...
I mean, he's going to make a cameo. Let's not...
Okay, probably.
Everybody's going to watch this movie for the end credit or something where, like, we get a little nod from, like, Black Adam.
Yeah, he's going to be, like, traveling in through space.
Yeah.
Coming back to Earth or something.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
I agree with that. So I agree with your points. Suit doesn't look like shit.
Looks...
Should have been John Cena. I think Zachary Levi has the personality to be Shazam. He's just too small of a boy.
A wee boy.
Yeah, he's a little baby boy. But he has a dope-ass Kendrick Lamar song.
I was livid when I saw him flossing to Kendrick Lamar
That's my worst moment of the trailer is him doing the fucking backpack kid dance in the trailer. Like, that was a meme 2 years ago, and like peaked when Katy Perry brought the kid out at the Super Bowl. Like, that was when it peaked, and it should have died. I don't know why we're still doing this.
Oh my god. I'm disappointed. Disappointed that Kendrick Lamar let his song go to such
Everybody needs money.
A travesty of a movie.
Right. So like I said, I agree with some of your points, but it knows what it is. It knows it's stupid because they're just joking around. Like, they're making cripple kid jokes in the trailer. Like, they're going for the stupidest shit you can like come up with, and it's just gonna like be fun. There's no rules. Like, none of the movies have done well enough to like make a blueprint you have to follow like Marvel. Like, they just need to do random stuff that's like more fun, and so they're doing this. I think both the kid actors are going to be really good. The one who's playing the cripple kid is the best kid actor from It. He was the kid with the broken arm with the cast that said Lovers.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's him. He was my favorite actor in that movie, and he's in this movie.
Really? He was your favorite?
Yeah, I thought he was the best of the kid actors.
You mean the kid who got his face bitten by that monster thing?
No, that's the kid who's like, his dad is
Jewish.
Working in the temple, and he's like got the weird painting and this thing. This is the kid who like takes all the medicine, and his mom, like all the kids like hitting on his mom for whatever reason.
I thought.
And he has
you're
like
right.
the
You're
broken
right.
arm.
You're right. That's him.
Yeah. And he's
See,
in
I
this,
thought the
so
kid from Stranger Things was the best one in that movie.
I mean, all the kids did great. He was just my personal favorite. Was that kid?
In no creepy way.
Okay, well, now that you put that out there, it makes it seem weird.
No, I'm sorry. I don't want to get demonetized on that first video. Anyways,
the kid actors are going to be great. I think Zachary Levi is going to be fine. I think the writing is going to be fun. I don't know. I had zero expectations for this movie going in, and the trailer made it seem like there's a chance it could be good. So I'm more on that than Aquaman, which is just going to be a CGI orgy of nonsense with a fucking sky beam or sea beam at the end of it. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be paint by numbers and boring. And it's going to be riding all on Jason Momoa and his performance. Which I don't know if that is going to be enough.
The more we talk about it, the less I like Aquaman or have hopes for it. I
was expecting more. And they seem to be doing a lot of the movie out of the water. They're like in plains and in deserts.
That's true.
Like, I mean, battle for Atlantis. Why are you in like the
thing.
Sahara?
Okay. I don't read a lot of DC.
I almost just spilled this all over my face.
Here's the thing. I don't read a lot of DC.
Mm.
I read Mira, Queen of Atlantis, and Aquaman.
Okay.
So, like...
So you're invested in this?
Yeah, kind of. Also, because, fun fact, don't know if you know this, Mira, the actress, is from Austin.
You did tell me that.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
She graduated with one of my coworkers. Yeah. So, it's cool. Something. But she's from Austin. Yeah. So, there's some kind of like hometown investment in this. Again, also because, I read only their comics. So, like,
That was very insightful.
No, I mean...
Hopefully you can make like a gif of that. Like you just go...
Here's the other thing. So, I think this is also... And we'll touch on it again because we're going to talk about that Titans mess of a show trailer, whatever the hell it is. I think this movie... Oh, God. I think this movie for Aquaman is going to be another hit on whether or not diversity matters in movies. Because Aquaman is a person of indigenous Hawaiian descent, and then you have a lead villain semi-stereotypically being a black guy, but hey, he looks like
his brother's... The villain's Orm.
Black Manta's the...
He's going to be in the villain. He's going to be in the thing, but the main villain is Orm.
Black Manta's still... I'm sorry.
Black Manta.
Black Manta's still going to be in it.
Oh, yeah, no, and he looks badass.
Yeah, he looks cool, though. But
he's a stupid-looking comic character, but he looks good in the movie.
Yeah, it translated well as opposed to Diamondback's comic from like the, I'm sorry, costume from the comics to the I don't know. I think if this movie doesn't do too good, it's gonna be kind of a knock on like diversity in movies. I think you have a lead character who, you know, sure, Gal was a little bit different because it was like a female and it was Wonder Woman, but in some kind of way, she was still kind of just like the normal like white girl.
She's Israeli. She's not even white.
She's still really light skinned though.
So you can be of like another country of origin, but if you're a light skinned person from there, that's a problem.
I mean, it gets into a whole bunch of like not even pseudo, but like deep philosophical and like psychological things of like in Mexican culture they have like, what is it called, purificando la raza, so it's like purifying the race, and so it means like marry somebody who's lighter skinned to purify the race. So that's why.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, sure, she's a woman and she's like different like ethnicity, but she was still really like a light skin. So it just kind of like there's some
I don't get that. That makes zero sense.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There's still some underlying things that were like. Here's the thing. I think Wonder Woman was a great movie. I think it was a solid like 89, almost a good A.
Yeah,
I think there was some things
up until the final battle.
Yeah, that's true.
Was
there you go.
Like easily an A, but then
so,
that not.
Yeah, so like 95% of the movie was about a 90.
Yeah,
and then I think the last bit like knocked it down to a B. But again, I think just there's still some underlying things that just kind of made it not okay for some people. And so that's why I feel like Wonder Woman didn't necessarily. Like, she broke the barrier for, like, okay, women can do this. Like, cool. Mm-hmm. But we still haven't truly gotten, like, a person of color into the mix and say, like, hey, they can do it. Cool. Like, we got it with Black Panther, but Black Panther was still, like, out of the norm, kind of. Like.
So what are you looking for, though?
I'm looking for a good movie from Aquaman because there's not a lot of indigenous representation. Mm-hmm. Or people, like. Here's the thing, the world's not black and white, and so there's a lot of people who are in that gray, who are either like brown or mixed or something.
Yeah.
They don't identify with either black or white. Mm-hmm. So I think we need more of people like that who are jumped into. That's why I'm also excited for New Mutants. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I think this movie, if it's not good, it's going to be like, just kind of like a little knock on like, see, told you, you know.
Should have had more white people.
Yeah. So we got real philosophical there, but I mean, I'm really hoping for a good movie, but I think they're gonna try too much to be their own kind of Wakanda, and then I think it is gonna be like too much of a mess with CGI.
Yeah, like I feel from just what little I've heard about how they describe the world of Atlantis is like they sort of refer to it as like a whole nother world, like it's outer space, like New Frontier kind of stuff, where it still sort of looks like, I don't know, just from the trailer, it looks like a lot of it is sort of like not Afrofuturism, but aquafuturism.
No, and I mean,
so there's going to be a lot of similarities to Black Panther, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean. My other thing with Aquaman is it does look like they're trying to do too many storylines. They're trying to like include Black Manta's storyline, like with him fighting Aquaman, and then Orm, the War of the Land and Sea, or something like that. That's also kind of happening right now in the comics, and he's fighting his brother again. So it's like.
Well, we don't know how much of a role Black Manta is going to play. It could be like, I don't know, this probably isn't going to be an accurate example, but like Doctor Strange, where it's like, we have the main bad guy, is Caecilius or whatever his name is, but then like you have Baron Mordo like in the wings, like ready to be the new bad guy. and like obviously there'll be hints of him doing something because it looks like even in the trailer like he's trying to like shoot Aquaman and stuff, and we don't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
but I feel like they're gonna focus a lot on Orm and the big battle, and then like Magneto will just be like on the sidelines, and then next movie we'll know he's the real threat.
Yeah, that'll be kind of like you're right, like what they did with Doctor Strange.
And another thing about it being closer to Black Panther is like there's a bunch of like tribes in Atlantis.
Really?
Not necessarily tribes, but it's like there's like sort of countries or communities, and they're like all are going to be like represented and like have their different like mercantile things, and so it'll be sort of like, and there's going to be like a one-on-one fight where like Orm is challenged by Aquaman.
That's even more so a rip-off of Marvel because first off, Namor came first before Aquaman.
Yeah. And
in Marvel comics, at least, I don't think they do this in Aquaman, but in Marvel, there are different tribes in Atlantis. Mm-hmm. Like, there's people who straight up look like aqua people. Like,
yeah, there's like fish people and like Cthulhu shit probably. Like, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff. There's gonna just be like different like skin tone people under the water, but I don't know. Maybe I missed it in the trailer, but it's sort of weird. Maybe I don't know what. I didn't get a good enough look of what Aquaman's dad looks like, but it looked like Nicole Kidman's his mom, so that's super white.
Wait.
And then his dad looked like another white guy. So where the hell is he getting all that color from? Maybe I just didn't get a good enough look at the dad, because I'm just looking at Nicole Kidman, obviously. But all right, so I feel like the only thing we can agree on is Teen Titans is going to be shit. That show is going to be the worst piece of garbage since Batman vs Superman. It's going to be peak Zack Snyder, gross, angsty shit.
Dude, I just...
Like, Raven looks like Kids Bop Hot Topic.
Yeah.
Beast Boy looks really boring and not interesting. Starfire, why does she have, like... Why does she shoot fire? Starfire doesn't necessarily shoot fire. She shoots lasers. Like, it is, like... Isn't it, like, her power, like, kinetic energy or something? So it's kind of heat-based.
Something like that, yeah.
It's something weird, or, like, ultraviolet light or something weird. I don't know. But she doesn't, like, have flamethrowers come out of her wrists. Yeah. Like, and... I don't know. Everybody looks awful. Robin should not be telling Batman to fuck off and like snapping people's necks.
Yeah, at least that version of Robin.
And it's fucking not. What's his name? It's not Tim Drake.
Jason Todd.
It's the one who becomes fucking Nightwing. Like the best person who's ever been a Robin.
Which one becomes Red Hood?
Jason Todd.
Yeah.
It's not Jason Todd in the show.
No.
It's
fuck.
Grayson. Dick
Grayson, there you go.
It's Dick Grayson, who's like the most honest one and like good-natured one. Like, obviously he's had tragedy because of his parents getting murdered and he witnessed it. But I mean, of like Damian Wayne's a piece of shit, Jason Todd's a piece of shit, the one who becomes Red Robin who gives a fuck. Like, Dick Grayson's like a good person comparatively to other Robins. So like why do they choose him to be like an idiot?
And then he like straight up stepped on the dude's head and like crushed his skull.
Yeah. And this is like the first thing we see him do. After he like stares at an R and throws it and fuck Batman. In the meeting it's like, oh, this is gonna be like on all the t-shirts, it's gonna be people would be like screaming it at like the Comic-Con, like they thought that was gonna be so edgy and so cool. No. Fuck Zack Snyder. Fuck
Is he
Warner.
doing that too?
Okay. But it's like I'm sure
they just can't get off that bandwagon.
Like all of the clout Zack Snyder had left over was like, guys, trust me, we just didn't go far enough in Batman vs Superman because we couldn't swear. Like, if I'm gonna let Batman kill people, we're gonna just have Robin kill people. And, like, I don't know, they're gonna have fucking Beast Boy turn into a hyena and rip throats or something. Like, it's gonna be awful.
Yeah, this movie is the one that I'm worried about. Or not, it's not show, right? Oh, God. I mean, talk about throwing a whole bunch of, like, diverse casts and just saying, you know what, we're gonna give you a shit section, like, make shit into fucking gold.
And it's not gonna work.
God. Oh, Lord.
And there's no Cyborg. Why would you not have Cyborg?
I mean, because this isn't
this isn't even in the same universe as the movies.
It's not?
No. Like, the TV shows that are like on the CW are their own universe. The movies are their own universe. The animated things are in their own universe. And this show is going to be its own separate universe as well.
Oh my god.
So, like, give us the cyborg.
What a clusterfuck. Yeah.
Like Starfire. Just paint her orange. Don't have her in, like, a purple pimp jacket. Like, a bad, like, Dave Chappelle sketch jacket.
Yeah, I have more problems with her get-up than who it is. I have no problem with the actress. I have no problem with them making her, like I mean, yeah, like, just a regular person being black or anything. I have no problem with that. My problem comes from, like, the usage of her superpowers, the get-up that she's got. The get-up makes her just... I don't know, it just makes her... I don't know the words, nor do I know what's going on with this show.
Yeah, it just doesn't... It boggles the mind.
The whole thing, like... It's not a knock on the people. It's a knock on the production.
Yeah, we don't know how they're going to act. Like, we don't know anything about that. We can just say they look like shit, which is because of the costume department and, like, production people. The story, who knows what the fuck the story is. Yeah. So far, all we've seen is them cry and murder people. Like, the show so far seems to be nothing. And they just, like, fuck up all their powers. Like, it doesn't make any sense. We didn't even see Beast Boy transform. We saw him, like, jump from a building.
I'm okay with that, though, because...
If you get a Beast Boy in a show and have the money to CGI him turning into a goddamn elephant or something, you can make a fucking cyborg. I'm still pissed about Cyborg.
That's true. Booyah!
Yeah, like, we only got one Booyah in Justice League. I want at least, like, 3 Booyahs in every fucking episode of this show.
From just, like, this random black guy in the back. Booyah! Booyah!
Starfire? So, last thing about Teen Titans. Did you hear about what happened at the post-credit scene for the Teen Titans Go movie?
No. Spoiler alert?
They're bringing back the old Teen Titans show. What? At the same time that they're doing this shitty Teen Titans show, they're bringing back the original Teen Titans show with, like, the great, like, animations and... Yeah.
What?
There's, like, somebody recorded it and, like, put it online, but it's, like, they're, like, break into the credits, and it's, like, we're trying to find our way back. We think we can find our way back. And it, like, shows Robin, Starfire, Cyborg, Raven, and Beast Boy, like, all their old animation. Their voices are the same people that from the original, or the people who voiced Teen Titans Go, but they're also doing this again. And they're going to do a 6th season.
Holy shit.
Which is fucking amazing, because that show is how you do Teen Titans. And it looks so... Yeah. It was so great.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a whole bunch of, like, little, like, promos of, like, oh, we're bringing Rugrats back, but it's, like... Really
yeah, that's apparently a thing.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, and I thought it was a joke.
I don't know why. Because, I mean, everything's just getting rebooted on Nickelodeon now. Like, Double Dare's back.
What?
Yeah.
God damn it. What kind of time are we living in? Alright, I think we can wrap that up, because that's enough shitty shit in one shit show.
I tried to end it on a positive with, hey, Teen Titans is coming back.
I'm sorry I ruined this whole episode with the Rugrats.
Remember when Tommy Pickles tried to kill his brother in that show?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?